Hello, I'm Jessica. This is my persuasive speech about this plastic surgery help improve our self-esteem. Self-esteem problem can be caused by a series of psychological and social factors. This is somewhat understandable when we take into account the different types of obstacles that arise during the life of any person, which by not being successfully overcome causes the appearance of negative thoughts. Therefore, it is so important to learn to accept yourself, including all the virtues and defects. Some people think that surgery will help us improve low self-esteem, but the physical change is not the solution. The lack of confidence, self-esteem oneself, and a fixed or poor mentality leads people to solve the physical aspect with surgeries. Appearance today plays an important role in society, and it is there when people begin to feel the need of plastic surgery. During adolescence, the most critical phase of personal assessment occurs, influencing its development from the experiences and relationships that one has. Young people need to form a fair identity, fully knowing their capabilities. It is advisable to resort to the support of the family on an emotional level, but without creating a dependency that harms their future as the independent citizens. The World Health Organization in 2018 years indicate that 1 in 4 people between the age of 7 and 17 in adults have low self-esteem, and affirms that people suffer from symptoms of post-traumatic stress, anxiety, and depression. And this happens when the body begins to deteriorate. Self-esteem insecurity grows more. Some symptoms of anxiety begin and fear of being rejected. Likewise, the Spanish Ministry of Health mentioned that the youngest are increasingly demanding more aesthetic operation. Perhaps pressured by beauty canons and social networks make us very aware of the image. I would say that the expression a picture is worth 1,000 words has become all because not everything is an image. The problem is not only this, but many times those images are passed through failures in the future. Surely it will be much worse. However, although positive thinking can be a great help in dealing with self-esteem problems, it is important to be clear that suffering and sadness are also part of personal growth. Seeking the approval of others is an attitude that should be avoided, since it is impossible to please everyone. Instead, it is advisable to express your own opinion without fear of rejection. Likewise, the comparison with others has to be replaced with constructive admiration, something that favors the imitation of values in healthy behaviors. In addition, working on improving the weak points and thinking about the strong points help to feel good about who they are, to have a point of view of achievement and skills for a better emotional balance, and for them to get out for their son and low self-esteem. On the other hand, There is currently a broader vision of mood disorders, such as depression. This has allowed many people to turn to specialists in the field to receive the most appropriate treatment. Thanks to certain medication and behavior therapies, they successfully integrate into society, solving self-esteem problems that they would otherwise be unable to overcome. Self-esteem assessment is an essential tool for anyone to work on their self-esteem. It is only necessary to reflect in oneself and accept oneself as such. Leaving aside irrational guilt and comparison, this increase in confidence will also have a positive effect on social relationships, which are essential to finding happiness. Stop putting yourself. You have to understand that we all have strengths and weaknesses. No one is perfect. Think positive. Avoid comparing yourself. Love yourself. Treat yourself with respect. And we all have an image of how we are, which is formed over the years, starting in childhood. Furthermore, a large part of the self-image we have is based on interaction with other people or lived experience. For this reason, self-esteem is that set of perception and thoughts that we have towards ourselves that allow us to value our abilities, skills, talents, and achievement. Thank you.